Hi, I'm Charmaine. Welcome to the Love of Self podcast, where we delve into the emotional aspects of finding love for self. Today's topic is control. Lately, I have found myself trying to balance control in my life. And there is a sense within me to gain more understanding of what parts of my life I need to take control of and what parts of my life I need to release control of. More or less balancing the understanding of what harnesses my stress and anxiety on both ends. The end to losing control as well as being controlling. I feel a new sense of discovery within me to harness both ends of these ideas. When do I let go? And when do I hold on? When do I find peace? And when do I find strength? When do I make sense out of things? And when do I not? And knowing on each end what's necessary has been key for me. And I think that it all boils down to the anxiety that each end brings. Of course, we're all going to have a little anxiety. We're all going to be a little anxious, a little worried. But I can't allow it to take over my life. It's not good in my eyes to allow it to take over your life. Whether someone else feels the need to control me, or I feel the need to control every outcome out of fear. On either end, it's important to know when to release. It's important to know as well when to hold strong. And I guess it boils down to what leads us to the best within us. What leads us to freedom and less harm. What leads us to freedom and less harm. How I manage my emotions and thoughts, and how that's affecting the outcome, how it's affecting the result of what's necessary in my life. The only thing that I can do is my best movements forward, as well as my best work. There is a sense within me to let go of the outcome and do what's best for today. As far as someone else's need to control me because of their own anxieties, that's when it's necessary for me to stand strong in who I am, in spite of what someone else needs from me to make themselves feel better. But as of now, putting my best foot forward, one step at a time, one moment at a time, one leap of faith at a time, one aspiration at a time, one uplifted purpose at a time, and the release of the anxious ways of perfection and guilt and neediness, and turn those things around to the grit of self-fulfillment and the balances of life that are necessary for a little bit of joy. Then we might be getting somewhere. I'd like to thank you for taking these few moments to listen to what I have to say. I greatly, greatly appreciate you. I'd like to ask you, what are the grips that you have on something that you need to let go? And what are the things in life that you need to take back control of? How do you think balancing the two would benefit you? What is it that may be blinding you or maybe blocking you in ways of controlling an outcome towards releasing anxiety? And what would you think the things could be that create anxiety on the other end, where you need to take control but are not for whatever reason? I'd love to hear from you. Please comment or email theloveofselfpodcast@gmail.com. Please remember, I'm not a therapist. My new book is available now, Love Yourself, a book of poetry and spiritual writings for self-love, available on bookbaby.com. Purchase link is in my Instagram bio. I wish you all peace, love, and joy, always. Till next time.